Hello and welcome to GrindslimeTV with me, your host Aaron. Now today we're going to be getting double down with it. Oh yes, because I've got an album to show you and I've got a fan question to answer as well. But before we get into that, it's come to my attention that some of you who are using PC or TV to watch the channel aren't hearing me too well. On phone apparently it works fine, but outside of that apparently the voice is really muffled and low, so I am looking into getting a decent microphone, so cheers for the shout out on that, letting us know. But I thought before all that, I'd exhaust all options first. As you can see, I've not got my headset on today, so I'm just going by the phone speaker. So maybe that's better, maybe it's not, let me know. But if it's not, then obviously we'll have to go down the new mic route. But we'll get there eventually when we need to. Now, let's have a little look at what today's album is. We are talking about Australian Cybergrind. I am talking, of course, about the Berzerker and their first album, the Berzerker. Self-titled, lovely. And what I like about this is that you got this version, or you can turn it over, and you get that version. Check it out. Boom! Double Dragon. Very nice. Very nice. Negative and positive, yin and yang, as above, so below. Get a load on the inside here. Very minimal, very minimal. Some of the lyrics are pretty cool as well, because some of the words are just put in backwards. Like, yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to see. But very fun. All the way makes it more glitchy and weird. Pretty dull, but, you know, minimal. And what I like about the middle bit is that it's got a coroner's report, or a mortician's report even, or pathologist, or whatever the fuck. So it says like what their name is, type of death, what chemicals have been put into them, etc., etc. So that's pretty cool to look at. It's very, like total cavity chemical used. How many ounces? How was it used? Arteries injected, veins drained, method of injection and drainage. See, these sorts of questions. So very, very enlightening. More lyrics there, and then you've got some more there with a little picture there. Some yes, but yeah, you get three quite fun instrumentals at the end. Those are like noise tracks, very glitchy and sort of jungle-fied. But the industrial part of the Berzerker is fluid throughout on this record, and like some tracks more than others. Like for example, the song February has a very Aphex Twin kind of feel about it, which is really cool. But gore-grind nonetheless, in terms of musical style, with riffage and whatnot. A lot of carcass worship on there, but just executed in a way that is very industrial, very cybernetic, very pounding, sort of gabba kind of stuff going on. Look at all these different little monster masks and little snippets of them there. Look, very cool shit, very cool shit. This came out on Earache back when they were good. This was 25 years old now, this record. So, woo, wee, heavy as balls. It's got some really catchy parts on there as well, like the song Massacre. It's very catchy. Cannibal Rights has some fantastic vocal parts in it with some like proper raw shouting, like you can hear the pain. You know, they had to eat a lot of little sweeties and stuff, just the little fruit pastels and yeah, and whatnot, just to keep the old throat going, all juicy, keep it lubricated with their sweeties. So had to be done. And my favourite song on here though is probably Burnt, track 3. It's got a really like heavy, sort of droney riff to it, but the samples are laid out in a way that just fits perfectly with the music. It's really, really cool. But yeah, the guitar work on here is beyond fantastic. If you've seen the DVD, the practices and principles and practices of the Berzerker, which of course is a play on Principles and Practices of Embalming, which is a track off their second album, you can dissimulate. My favourite. But if you've seen the DVD, you know how much work went into this, how many times the computer broke and lost all of it and had to start all over again multiple times, went through tons of musicians just to get each riff right and whatnot, and they got there in the end. But yes, definitely whew, definitely an ordeal, excuse the sneeze. So if you're a grindcore fan, you love gore grind, and you like a bit of open-mindedness, you know, this may not be for, this definitely is not for everyone, even in the extreme circumstances. But for those of you who are a bit more, you know, this can sit very nicely on your shelf. It's a great little burst of energy, really good fun. Speed's the name of the game. And it's just all that, like the drum machine's fantastic. That big distorted kick drum is just poof, 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 poof. Just really fucking sick. Fantastic band, one of my all-time favourites. Just the Berzerker. You got 15 tracks on here. Like I say, the last 3 are like noise tracks. So you get like a bit of a noise EP at the end, but it's cool though. I like it. You know, it's not really the sort of stuff I spin all the time, but when I do, it's usually because I'm listening to that. Now, excuse me. Fan question. Get a load of this. I believe it was Mika again, and yeah, they asked me, what is your favourite band that only has one album? Now, of course, you can sit there and say, oh, this band only has one album, but they've got like 30 EPs or something ridiculous like that. Don't count, probably. I don't know. But if we're just talking bands, put out one album and they're just leaving it at that, then yeah, there's only one choice, and that is, of course, Repulsion and their album Horrified. God damn! Look at it. Look what he is doing to that dog on that microphone with the electrodes and the who knows what else is going on. He's having a brilliant time. Both of them are, I think. They seem to be. One of them's got a masquerade mask on. Yeah, they're having a good time. A bunch of liner notes inside here. This is the double disc edition that comes with all the demos, which is absolutely fantastic. Gotta love all that. Love all that. I mean, but yeah, this was originally supposed to be a sort of like demo recording, and then it's got its mid-scooped by Mr. Jeff Walker, and then put out for his own little label, which was what was that called again? Oh, this one just says Relapse, but it was a subsidiary of Relapse. I know that much. Who knows? It's in there somewhere, I'm sure. But you know, you get all the cool pictures, lyrics, little drawings that have been done as well. That's always good fun. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with this. This is just straight up, it's pure old school brutality. Fantastic stuff. Yeah. Here we go. Mastered by Scott Hull as well. Ooh, that visceral sound. Yeah, he does a lot of the older remastering. I've got a few albums that have been remastered by Scott Hull. What they are escaping me at the moment, but nevertheless, they're there. Now, this is just pure legacy. I mean, talk about turning up in the mid-80s, inventing a genre, and then fucking off again. I mean, bloody hell, do you know what I mean? Not a lot of people can brag about that. And to have an album that is so influential, and it's just the only one they put out, you know, like I say, they've got a handful of like demos and like rehearsal recordings that have been released over the years, but like a lot of unreleased shit is on here. You know, well, otherwise unreleased until here, of course. But that first album, all 18 tracks, just from Stench of Burning Death all the way up to Horrified, just goddamn, what a bloody album. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's punky, thrashy, deathy, grindy, fucking dirt. Just absolute fucking nonsense thrown together and turned into a masterpiece. Got those sort of hardcore parts in there as well. It's just, oof, don't even get me started. So that is definitely my favourite band with only one album out. So that's it from me, and I'll take it. You all take care, and I'll see you later. Support the underground and let me know about that sound. How's it going? And any questions you want answered tomorrow on camera, leave them in the comments and say, answer this on video, Aaron, so that way I don't just reply and ruin all your fun. unless you want me to, then we can just do that. Right, cool. Catch you in a bit.